All right. We are back.
I'm not even gonna say if you know where that one came from.
You can't, man. You can come stopping at my intro though. Like, you never know what it's
We'll
gonna
come
be.
up with our own unique intro. Y'all.
Anyways, we're back at it again. You know who this is. This is the Kakpomos. Yeah. Yeah, and Tiny Kakpomo is here as well. Yeah, she is. I'm sure you'll hear her in the background. But today we are going to chat a little bit about things that we thought we'll use. That at least in the 2 months that we've had her, we haven't needed. We were so sure, like, made sure that we had these before she came in, before she came into the world. Yeah. We're so sure we'll use these things, but we have not used them, or at least she hasn't responded well to them. Let's put it that way, right? And so, Dad is gonna take it over, but one of the big thing is her crib.
So we wanted to divide this episode into kind of 3 sections, guys. As Senna said, firstly, things we thought we were going to need, just based on the research we did as new parents, trying to get prepared.
It should be an episode, because otherwise it'll be too long.
Wow. Okay. Well, it looks like we're having a change of plans. This episode is going to be things we thought we would need as a new parent. Started off, the crib. So I'll talk about it from my perspective. Senna will talk about it from her perspective.
I'm sorry.
And then, well, guys, guess you know what the next 2 episodes are. Okay. And if you don't, just keep listening. All right. Things we thought we would need. All right. So the crib. I'm actually really happy and excited about our crib, to be honest with you. I love anything handmade, anything from wood, anything like that. I always think that's amazing. Because the durability is, may outlive use. Just like a good cast iron skillet. You got a good cast iron skillet, boy. That thing will be with you for generations now. You know what I'm talking about? Now,
Okay, Southern Grandpa.
let me preach something for you real quick. This crib, the beautiful thing about it is the nesting.
The nesting. And again, no sponsorship. These are just things that we love.
Not yet. But anyway, the nesting, it grows with your baby. Mm-hmm. And that's the beautiful thing. That was probably the largest investment we made.
Yeah. Pretty much everything else we about on this list was a gift. And so we appreciate all of y'all who gifted us.
The reason we say it's the thing we thought we need, because we thought, hey, babies sleep in cribs.
That's what they do.
However,
that's what we see on Instagram. Everybody have the nursery all set up with the crib and everything. We're like, so baby gonna need that crib. Yeah, we should get it before baby comes.
Right. And then baby came, and outside of the first 2 weeks, but it was like when she got her reins and her bearings, she was like, ooh, y'all really trying to do this.
She didn't stay in there in those 2 weeks either. She was on our chest. So she's actually never spent a night in the crib.
Yeah.
Not yet.
The longest she's been in there is
2 hours.
2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Daytime. Yeah. To be specific, daytime.
Yeah, not nighttime. Again, you'll never really know until the baby gets here if you need it or not. What I would say is maybe don't get the most expensive one unless you just know, hey, we're going to let this grow with our baby. You know what I'm saying? I would say maybe get a medium, not a cheap one, you know what I'm saying, obviously, but, you got to see if your baby even likes the crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just got to see.
Because, the bed, the great thing about nesting is that they have different, like, models, I guess, but essentially most of their bed is so that it grows with the baby, right? And I'm sure you may have seen the advertisement somewhere.
IG.
IG. But yeah, so that it's all with the mini crib, which is what she's good for right now. The mini crib until like I think 3 months or something like that. I forgot the details.
Really? Only 3 months?
Yeah, because it's mini. And
then mini.
I know.
You think she's gonna get bigger? I mean, she's gonna get
bigger.
Bigger than that for 3 months?
Yeah, because the thing is, you don't want them to get too close to the edges, especially once she start moving. Because newborns are not mobile. I generally now our newborn.
Our newborn is an octopus. Okay, that's her other nickname, baby octopus.
We got so many nicknames for this girl. But generally, newborns, even with her being so mobile, she's only so mobile, right? But I have found that, like, what was like what 3 weeks ago or so, I put her in there on one end, and she did her little newborn crawling situation thing, and found herself on the other edge, and I was like, bro, how you do that? You're not even crawling. I don't know what you're doing, girl. But so that's essentially, so they have the mini crib and then the full size crib, and then after that they have the toddler bed, and essentially the whole thing comes to you at once. And with all 3 size bed, you don't need to get a bed for your child until like I think it's 5 years. So we're like, yeah, that seems like a fair investment, that we wanted to get her a bed for 5 whole years, and then if and when we do have other kids following her, they can use the mini crib and the crib and so forth. So it's not something that we don't anticipate using in the future, but not right off the bat as we thought we would. Let's put it that way. And the mini crib, its time is about to be up anyway. With her already being 2 months, going on 3 months. So she's not gonna really use the mini crib at night, at least.
And I'll just say, I think another good point is, if you can, guys, talk to other parents whose kids may be 5 or 7 or just older, and be like, hey, do you have anything from when they were a baby that we might be able to buy from you, or whatever,
or at least test it out
before we get here? Because I know some people want, I want everything fresh, or I want everything new, but again, your baby wants you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the big thing. And however the baby wants to be with you, your baby gonna want to be with you. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and our baby, even to this day, like, she just loves skin to skin time. Like, that's just her thing. Like, she loves it. Like, we can wear clothes and stuff now, but she still prefers being skin to skin. Like, that's just her thing. You know what I mean?
She's like, I'm baby Messiah.
Yeah, Lady Saya.
Lady Saya.
What's next, love?
But yeah, that's the main thing that we thought we'll use. We're hoping to use it in the future. At least the toddler bed, once, because her being out in our bed for like when she's 2 or 3, but only time and her will tell. But that's just one thing for sure. The other thing are pacifiers. Again, these are all very dependent on parents, and more specifically, or more importantly, the baby. We didn't outright buy any pacifiers. Some came with some like a bundle thing that was on our baby list. What is it called again? Yeah, I think it's called baby list. I don't know.
Baby registry?
Yeah, baby registry. There we go. You take okay. And then others came from her grandparents buying her pacifiers, and other people buying her things that have pacifier in them and so forth. So we have a good amount of pacifier, like maybe 10 pacifiers or something. I know because we watched them all and everything. And in the time where she was very fussy, we tried them, and that girl spits it right out. She's like, nah, dog, I am not about that life.
She didn't like it.
She didn't like it, and we tried multiple times. Every time she doesn't like it, so we just clean them and pack them away, and maybe down the line we'll try them again. But as of the 2 months that she's been with us, she has not liked pacifiers. So it's very interesting, like when we go in public and like dentist appointment or what have you, visiting people, and she's getting a little fussy, and they're like, oh, do you have a pacifier? I'm like, no, baby.
I got the natural one.
That's it. Like, if it's not my nipples, sometimes she would chew on her, like, her hand, not even her finger, her whole hand. She tried to put her whole hand in her mouth, which is something she was doing even when she was in the womb. So the girl is consistent, that's for sure. So she does not do pacifier. So any other way you can soothe her, rocking her, talking to her, everything but the pacifier. She don't mess with it.
She'll talk to you for hours. You hold it, like,
baby talk. The other thing is bassinet, right? Goes in the same list, similar to the crib. That's another thing that we didn't outright buy. It was a gift, and it didn't take.
No, let me tell y'all the story.
It
We
didn't
literally, so her great aunt, our aunt, Auntie Riri, shout out to you.
Yes.
She bought this bassinet because she thought she was gonna be able to come see the baby a little bit sooner than she could, right? And she was like, "All right, I'll get y'all this, for the new baby, right?" Literally, I set the whole thing up because I'm Bob the Builder around the house.
Oh yeah.
And I genuinely enjoy it. That's another form of therapy for me. But anyway, I set it up. I put her down in it. I got one picture.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell Auntie, when she listens to this, immediately after that picture, she was like, "All right, great."
I don't even think it was 2 minutes after.
Yeah.
Like she literally after we sent that picture to Auntie, we would be like, "Oh, thank you." She was like, "Well, y'all got your picture. I'm out."
It's a great little bassinet. It's all pink and everything.
It's perfect. She won't use it.
She just
and I've tried it on my bedside and everything. No, she's like, no, mommy, nice try. So that's another one that's just for us has not. And by the time she's probably sleeping by herself, she won't be outgrow a bassinet anyway. So that's another thing that we may end up giving away, or
but maybe the next
child. Yeah. Other thing is for us, Alice. This is all based on our baby and us. We have not used as many clothes, right? The good news is we didn't spend any money on clothes. We got a couple, one or two things.
We bought a few things.
A few things. Like when I was still in my second trimester when we bought those things, just out of excitement.
Let me tell y'all a story. Okay.
Tell them story.
So, of course, you don't know what the baby's gender is going to be until what, the first 12 weeks, something like that.
Yeah, end of the third trimester generally.
Third trimester?
I mean, first trimester.
I'm like, I hope you know about it. I mean, some people wait, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But we didn't wait. That's another thing. We'll tell you. We'll go back to that.
We didn't wait. But let me tell y'all a story, right? So Senna swore up and down that we was going to have a baby boy, right? She swore up and down. And I kept telling her, I'm like, nah, young. I'm like, look, my daddy protective instincts is on like 10. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't stop being on 10. And so I was like, we having a baby girl. She's like, no. On both sides of our family, all we got is boys.
Yeah, we're very boy strong on both sides. So I was like, logically, like the math is mathing.
You see y'all see what I said, right? But let me tell y'all what I felt creatively with my vision.
Oh Lord.
I was like, I see a baby girl in our spirits. So literally, we was on the bed in our room. They sent us, Kaiser sent us a little thing or whatever. Like, oh, if you don't want to know the gender of your baby, things like this and blah, blah, blah. And so Senna looked and she just saw X. Right?
Yeah.
She thought
I was like waiting. I was just going down. I was like, where is this thing? And you thought it first.
We're telling a story about how we found out what gender you were going to be. So anyway, she saw the X and she thought she saw XY. And I looked and I was like, nah, that's XX.
Like,
when I tell y'all,
I
lit like you would have you thought I was Jordan,
like,
bro.
You see, like imagine if you're a Lions fan, I'm gonna go back to that. If you're
or the courtroom video.
but imagine if you're a Lions fan, okay, that we have won the last game against
San Francisco.
Like that's how much he lived. Like and then also he's a Michigan University. Yeah.
I'm a fan of anything Michigan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So when they won the college, whatever.
Oh yeah, when Michigan won,
he was
CBF man.
There we go. I don't know the logical or the official names.
When they won this year, college football playoffs.
That's how much. That's like I was like, wait, did we win the Super Bowl? Like, did we win the lottery? Like he jumped like we won the lottery, but
we did win the lottery.
We did. It was just.
But when I tell y'all, I leaped like I had the Holy Ghost. For those of y'all who grew up in church, I'm talking about black church. I ran.
He was possessed by the Holy Ghost.
I didn't run. I ran. Okay, I ran around this house. Amen. And it was just a good feeling because, I to go a little bit deeper. I always wanted siblings growing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm an only child on my mother's side, not on my father's side. But we didn't. Me and my siblings, we didn't grow up together like that. So we're not really close. but I always had I
The
guess
only child.
only child syndrome and protective syndrome. And so I knew when I had a baby, we had our baby girl, it was gonna be a wrap.
Oh, it's a wrap.
It is a wrap, but just finding out it was a baby girl, and just seeing how much she looked like me when she was born. Oh my God!
Boy, everybody was. Oh my God! She looks.
You can tell that
she
part
looks
of the
like her
story.
father. The good thing is, and again,
The good thing is I'm handsome. That's the good thing. Okay.
Well,
All right.
you are. You're my husband. Otherwise,
Hey, yo, some people's husbands ain't handsome.
Not mine.
Okay, you must preach that. Okay. You better preach that sermon today, okay?
That's like the official stamp of you handsome is you send us husband. Like, it's done. If you weren't handsome before, you is now.
Don't make me turn red. You better quit playing that.
Oh my God! But no, it was quite interesting because I don't know why he wanted a baby girl so badly. Like, I really don't. But
I wanted whatever God gave us, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know we don't speak
I
about
think it was just like an icing on the cake for you.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But I was very indifferent. I was just like, listen, it's gonna be one or two options. And by the way, we'll get into all of that. So it's a different episode. But the other thing that we don't use much as of right now, again, this is all depending on our 2 months of experience, is that our clothes, right? Again, we're going back to it. We buy a few things out of excitement. Bye Bye Baby was closing down, and we were like, yeah, let's get some sales going. But like 95% of the clothes we have for her, beads, socks, all of those things, I almost call them donations, essentially the same thing, gifts. But we don't use much clothes because, again, we only dress her when she's out. In the house, she's not wearing any clothes because the girl runs hot, number one. And number two,
like somebody I know.
We generally don't wear much clothes around the house
ourselves.
ourselves.
You're just giving it all. You're giving all the tea away. Welcome to Parenting Boulevard, y'all. They're gonna be like, this gonna be the hottest episode. Be like, so y'all really don't be around. No. Now we get some creepies. Some senior creepies. Or senora creepies running around here. I'll be like, who put it out in the atmosphere? They're gonna be like, yo, we got technology, the way it's working.
Anyway.
We can find you.
Anyway, so it's just force of habit, right? I really thought I was gonna have her wearing clothes because I think I was very scared before parenting that everybody was she's a winter baby, you gotta bundle her up, and the girl runs hot. Like, I'm not gonna bundle her up and she's sweating out.
That muscle that we talk about, it's real.
She does not need clothes, right? Like, when we out in the cold, socks and all of that, but in the house we keep it pretty warm. She
can't keep her hat on her head to save her life. Though.
No, she does not keep her hat on. So the most I'll do is socks because her feet do run cold sometimes. So the most I'll do is socks if I see she needs it. If we have the temperature a little colder or whatever, which is very rare. But otherwise, so the clothes she's only wearing is when we're going out. So the amount of clothes we have for her for this age, we haven't run through all of them, to be honest. But she still has another month or two before she outgrow her quote-unquote most of her newborn outfit, because again, she was born pretty on the smaller side, let's put it that way. So she's just now fitting into her newborn outfits nicely, let's put it that way. So that's another thing that for us at least has not been utilized as much.
I would honestly I would say maybe, and this is no exaggeration, y'all, maybe 12 pairs of clothes.
Yeah.
Like one per month, because you're going to be washing
every other day, every 3 days at most. Yeah.
Every 3 days at best.
Yeah.
Every other day at worst. Sometimes every day.
Yeah.
You're going to be washing because, again,
the main reason we wash, and you may be like, well, what are you washing? So we have a reusable changing pad cover instead of using the throwaway every time. So we have 6 of those. So whenever we're down to maybe 2 or 3, we go ahead and wash that and her beads, and she'll throw up on herself. So we're using the beads a lot more than anything else, but we'll get into the list of things we use a lot more in another episode. So to close this episode off, the other thing we don't use much, at least in a 2 month, we'll have to do another one of these when we're like maybe 6 months in, is the baby swing, the little thing where you put them in and baby swing, I think that's what it's called. It's supposed to give you some time, and they can be soothed.
The baby rocker.
Yeah, they can be soothed while you're doing things. Yeah, no, she don't. Most she's spending there is another 15 minutes at most, and that's with you keeping a close eye on her. All this baby stuff that are in our living room essentially. Even her little mini crib is in our living room because again she doesn't use it at night. When she does, usually in the daytime, we keep an eye on her in the living room when we're doing our thing. So it's just those things is like, oh yeah, okay. So I guess like we came home, I will say when we came home from the hospital, I was like, oh yeah, let's try this out. We're all excited to do that. No, she's like, nope. If it's not your chest, I ain't having it.
Now that's an episode we can talk about.
Coming home from the hospital. Oh yeah, expect that episode. That's a whole shenanigan and how
how that experience was. Even just the day of, like the whole process of getting her here, man, it's like crazy.
But it seems like Lady Saya is saying y'all are done talking about me for this episode.
All right, y'all. So again, this is Parenting Boulevard. It is a pleasure to do this, y'all. I mean, again, it's so much fun to be here with my ride or die, to be here with our little apple pie. And we just gonna keep going, man. You know what I mean? Like, this is just truly fun. I mean, obviously we hope and pray
that you enjoy,
that y'all are getting some out of it. You're praying and sharing it with other people, whatever. But yeah, man, that's it. You know what I'm saying? We out.
And if you're a parent to be, congratulations. And we look forward to all the excitements that's coming your way.
Get all your sleep now.
Get it. Everybody said that, and we really understand that after. But for real, y'all take care. Peace out.